Hello, my name's Cilla. This is the first ever YouTube video where I'm actually showing my face. Since I've currently only got about 7 or 8 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm just making the assumption that this is your first time here watching a video that I've created. So hi, it's lovely to meet you. I just thought I'd kick off this YouTube channel because I am going to try and post a bit more regularly. I will tell you what I'm planning to post soon. As a starting point, I thought I'd give you a little bit of background about me. So, I'm originally from Australia, but I don't live in Australia anymore. I moved to sunny Scotland in 2013, so that was when I was 23. So Scotland's where I met my partner who I live with, and we also live with our adorable cat Biscuit. Isn't she a cutie? I started crocheting in about 2018. It was, I don't know, August, something like that. It was cold, awful weather-wise in Edinburgh, as it normally is. Beautiful city, but the weather is terrible. That's when I discovered crochet. I'm pretty sure I'd heard of it before. I definitely knew what knitting was. One of my mum's friends used to knit clown dolls. That sounds quite scary. They weren't, they were really cute. I got given one. Apologies to anyone that's terrified of clowns, you would not like them. But they were really cute, and so I learnt a couple of knitting stitches, but I never actually made anything when I was a kid. Going back to 2018 when I discovered crocheting, I then looked on Amazon for a crochet starter kit, and I got 2 really cool things. So this was the first thing. Now I'll open it, but it's not going to look anything like what it used to. It came with basically a set, which you can tell the full set's not there, of crochet hooks. They're just simple aluminium ones, nothing fancy. It came with some stitch markers. It came with a bunch of stuff to get you set up. Now this was a really good buy. I think it cost me about £10. But alongside this, I got this bag. Now on Amazon it was advertised as a crochet starter kit or starter yarn pack. I can't remember exactly what it says. I mean, this is going back quite a few years ago now. But for any of you that already crochet, that is really skinny and impossible to learn with. Well, I found it impossible to learn with. Long story short, I gave up the idea of trying to crochet pretty quickly until my friend visited me from Denmark. Now, my lovely friend Monse came over for a weekend, and we somehow came onto the topic of crochet, and she already crocheted and I never knew this. She found out that I tried to crochet but it had failed massively, so that we carved out a bit of time on the weekend and went to some yarn shops, got some actual proper yarn I could crochet with, and she showed me how to tie a slip knot, do a chain, and single crochet in US terms, which I continued to practice. Then it was time to choose a project, and I chose to crochet a blanket. Yeah, this was the blanket I started crocheting, and as you can tell, never finished it. I gave up, I got really bored, and I just lost interest, which was a bit sad, but it's what happened. So let's fast forward to 2019, December 2019, so it had been about a year since I, tried the blanket and whatnot. I went to Australia to visit my family. 5 weeks, absolutely fantastic, right before COVID happened. Perfect timing. My dad asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, well, some amigurumi books. Thought that maybe it might get me into crochet again. So he ordered some amigurumi books and had it delivered to my Edinburgh address, so I didn't have to take it back on the plane with me when I was going back, which was absolutely lovely. I came home in January 2020, right before the pandemic, and started crocheting my first ever amigurumi. And this is my first ever amigurumi that I made. This is Max the monkey. Now, he's not perfect at all, but I absolutely love him. I mean, fond memories. I'll never get rid of him. I don't care that he's not perfect. He's adorable. This little guy is what got me hooked, absolutely hooked on crochet. The book I used to crochet little Max was this one, Crochet Cute Critters by Sarah Zimmerman. It is a fantastic book for beginners. So if you are completely brand new to crochet and you're really keen on crocheting amigurumi, get this. I highly recommend it. Absolutely adorable. It's how I got started. From there, I became obsessed and I crocheted so many amigurumi. And not long into my crochet journey, I started an Instagram account called Cilla Crochets. Go check it out if you fancy it. I then started a blog, which was all about the projects that I created. And then I started designing amigurumi, which was pretty exciting. Now, you can go check out the blog as well at cillacrochets.com if you're interested. So that brings me to why I've started this YouTube channel. The reason I started is essentially to inspire you to crochet, to pick up your yarn, to pick up your hook and crochet. So I'll be sharing things like project inspiration, I'll be speaking to people, other crocheters in the community. I will share tutorials, some top tips. There's lots of things to look forward to, but essentially everything I'll be sharing on this channel is crochet related. So I hope you find something to help. I won't be posting super regularly. I have a full-time day job. This is in addition to that. It's, you know, a personal passion. So please bear with me on the regularity and everything, but I will do my best to get a video published once a month. So I hope it inspires you. I hope you join me on this scary YouTube journey. No, I'm not scared, it's fine. It will be fine. I mean, all I will say is please excuse the quality of the videos. They're not going to be great. I'm learning as I go, but it's fantastic to meet you and I wish you all the best with your crochet. I can't wait to see what you make and what you create. So please do hit me up on Instagram, go visit my blog, you can sign up to my newsletter, whatever you fancy doing. But if you'd like to stay with me here on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button. So until next time, happy crocheting and I shall speak to y'all soon.